see I have a cane over here. I've never used it. I just use it on the board to just point what they are supposed to learn. But I don't use it on the children or to beat them or anything or any sort. So for me, they express themselves very well, but none of them come here being bothered or being down emotionally, so that I can pinpoint that there's something worrying.
Do you think it's a common thing for, because you mentioned you have a cane in the classroom. Certainly, this is what is going on in the public schools and even the private schools. It's common to have a cane in the classroom. Do you think it's proper to use a cane on a child? Do you consider that child abuse?
Child abuse. I don't use cane to beat a child, to correct a child. I don't use those measures. I only use cane in a classroom, especially only to help direct and learn. So when I'm teaching, I said, "Mutie, oh yeah, mutie." Then they'll say, so this is what he's saying. So let's just pay attention to what he's saying.
If you translate the viewers, what you just said.
So when I'm teaching and they're not paying attention, I said, okay, pay attention to what I'm teaching you. Otherwise, I'll use a cane on you. They say, oh, okay, so let's come back. So it's like a call to their conscience. Because I know that in school, it's a rampant thing that goes on. But in Ghana, I know they are putting a ban on caning children in school. So it's not much often, but I think some still do.
Do you consider what you just said as a translation of true, as a form of threatening to beat a child? Do you consider that abuse?
Okay, so from what I use, is a form of calling on the conscience of the child to come back to the classroom, not necessarily beating. So from what I do, it's not abusing them. Abusing comes in when I start trying to hit them with the cane. So I just try to call their consciousness that if your mind is not in class, come back, we are here.
What do you consider verbal abuse?
Verbal abuse. Verbal abuse, I would say trying to use words that hurt the emotions and the emotional intelligence of the child.
And do you think you threatening a child to beat him if he doesn't pay attention, do you consider this?
That's I wouldn't say that's a threat. As I only use those words as a means of consciousness, weakening the consciousness, but not threatening that I'll cane you by all means or by all chance. No, I don't do that.
So what happens if he doesn't listen to you?
The good news is they always listen. When something like that, sometimes we ask questions, they are a little, they're thinking, but I don't know if they are thinking inside the box or outside the box. So just call them back to consciousness that we are here. So they come back and we all cooperate.
Okay. Do you believe whites or white people are more intelligent